This is how a pit bike should sound. All right, everybody, before we head back out to the track, we're just gonna do some quick bike maintenance. Gonna do some oil changes. I'm gonna adjust the valves on mine. I'll just show a quick thing of that, not anything too in-depth. So we'll get a quick time lapse of that real quick, and then we'll head out to the track. Alright, so a quick thing on adjusting the valves. If you look down here, got to take your side cover off. That one's like 3 8mm bolts. That's really easy. 2 8mm bolts on your little tappet covers, and then those just pull right off. They have a seal. If not, you can look on the other bike on these ones. Some of them have a bigger nut. I believe that's like a 17 on there, I believe. Yeah. So you either screw that out or take those 2 bolts off and just pull it out. One thing, if you come over here and look on the flywheel, you got a little T. That's for top dead center. I didn't pull my gasket off, but if you look behind there, might not be able to see it, but there's a little notch right about, see it. Yeah, right up in there. There's a little notch. So you got to line the T up with that. They don't really like to stay right there. If you look, it kind of kicks back. So when you're doing it, just try and hold it right there while you're checking it. I set my intake to 5. It's supposed to be 4, I think, is what if I remember right. So I put it a little tighter on the 5, so that should be good. And then my exhaust I put to 6 thousandths. So 5 and 6 thousandths. One thing you can do, we never have good flashlights, so we can't look down in the cylinder. I pulled the spark plug and made sure the piston was at top dead center, just to make sure it's where it needs to be. Instead, I just got a little screwdriver, wiped it off, and I just poked it down in there, and that's as far as it went. Don't force anything, just kind of see if you can feel the piston. So I knew it was at top dead center. So I set the valves real quick. So let me get it put back together, throw some oil. Anakin's already done with his, and then we can go and rip real quick. All right, we're gonna do 3 laps and see what the times are, see who's fastest. I'm going up first. we just finished our lap battle. Drop in the comments who you think was faster. Since I went first, I'll have Anakin give me my first lap time. What was it?
Your first lap time came in at 53.55.
53.55. Your first lap came in 54.92. So I was a little faster on that one. Your second lap came in 54.37. What was my second lap at?
You had me beat on that one too. Your second lap was 54.17.
54.17. All right, what was my third lap?
Your third lap time came in at 54.30.
And your third lap came in at 53.72. So you had me beat on the last lap, and I had you on the first two. Who was the overall fastest? I think my 53.15.
Yeah, the 53.55.
53.55. So I had you beat by, let's do some quick math. Quick. 17 milliseconds.
Beat me in the lap time and the overall, so.
Alright.
Guess I'll have to step up my game.
Yep. Alright, that's a wrap on the lap battle. I'll give Anakin the benefit of the doubt. He did wheelie over right before we raced and scratched his knee pretty good. We'll have to get a photo of his knee bleeding through his jeans, and he ripped open his thumb too, so we'll call it even. Next time, I'm planning on probably going and riding my grandpa's property that he's got out there. There's some fun trails, and we'll see what we can get into out there, or we might do a actual race and see who can shove someone over a berm. So wait for that video. We'll have something coming out. I'll probably try and post once a week, so look for those. We'll be riding some trails, doing some racing, rubbing bars, and we'll catch you in the next one.